Hey everybody, I have a few minutes, so I figure I'm going to go through some of my little kits. So the first one is my fire kit, and this is the Hidden Woodsman fire kit pouch. And the reason I have it this color so it's easy to see, and I'm not going to leave it behind. And it's actually a really nice pouch. Malcolm, the guy at the Hidden Woodsman, does a really good job. It's heavy duty canvas. The zipper's nice. And so I highly recommend Hidden Woodsman. So as far as the contents, I got some Vaseline and cotton balls in this bag. I normally bring a couple pieces of fat wood. I have a couple fire starters. They're basically wax impregnated cloth. And I've never tried this pyro putty, but I was saving it for like a really major emergency, but I haven't had it yet. I have a pocket bellows, and basically that's like the car antenna, and you can just blow at the fire at the bottom and you don't have to get the smoke in your eyes. I have a piece of tin foil that I can put on the ground and lay the fire making stuff on there, especially if it's wet or maybe in snow or something, just to keep it off the ground. I have a ferrocerium rod and a hunk of magnesium. And basically you just make a pile of magnesium shavings, size of like a dime or something, and just throw a spark with the ferrocerium rod on the magnesium, and away you go. But the sparks from the ferrocerium rod will also start the fire starters, and I haven't tried it in the pyro putty yet, but I'm waiting. Now, I do have a confession to make. When I was in the Boy Scouts, I always had a fire going, especially if it was a little wet out. And since none of the scouts, I'm sure, subscribe to my channel, I always had an Esbit cube on me. And that thing will burn for like 12-15 minutes depending, and it burns really hot, and it'll get almost any wet piece of wood going. So even if the pile of wood I had was really wet, I'd throw one of those on and light it, and then I'd have a really good fire. But I always made sure the guys weren't watching me, because I didn't want the scouts to come over and say, "Oh, how did you get a fire going?" And I go, "Well, you know, better skills than you do." But I never told them that I kind of cheated. So I got that's confession. I also have a metal can that I have some matches in. And I really use that. I haven't really used the matches too much, because I've been using the ferrocerium rod. That seems to work pretty good. So that's it. Now, yes, it weighs a little bit, but I'm always going to have a fire, and I guess that's one of the fears I have, is being cold. So that's it on the fire kit, and see ya on the trail somewhere.